Welcome all humans and non-humans. My name is Lara and this is Zollar Tarot and Art. Thanks for being here. Let's put this over here. Anyway, today what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to draw an image that I received in a meditation download, and I'm also going to be reading your tarot and oracle cards, and we're going to see how we can tie it all together. So let's go ahead and pull some cards, and I hope everyone's doing well and doing great and feeling really good. Feeling like reading cards and drawing. All right, let's see. What does this collective need to know? What does this collective need to know? So just keep in mind that this is a collective reading. That means there are multiple people watching at different times. So it's not a personal reading. If you're here, there probably is something in here for you, but don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. And just take what works for you and leave the rest. So what else do we have? It's collective. Oops, sorry about that. That was loud. All right, one more, please. What we got here? Interesting. Okay. It almost looked like this has something to do with love, but let's see. It doesn't necessarily mean it's love with another person, although it kind of looks like that. Definitely some balance in here. Can another one, please, for this collective? And another one, please. This is called the Steampunk Tarot. In case anyone's wondering. Really nice visuals. I love the steampunk look. Okay. Please. Okay. All right, well, before I do that, I want to kind of talk about what I saw. So it's a very different feel than these cards right here, but we're going to see how it all ties in. So I saw this, like, it was almost like this little fairy creature. Very long, very slender, elongated, limbs. Now, the Fae all look differently. They don't normally like to be seen either. So this one I'm just going to kind of like keep not too obvious on what it is. And it definitely is going to have a background in which it blends, because that's what fairies like. So, and oh, the legs were not that far apart. They were more like wispy, like a ballerina almost. And then it had these big like wings. Sort of, it was like off to the side. It was kind of in motion. So it could be that you are in touch with the Fae realm, and only you will know if that rings true for you or not. Maybe you just love the idea of fairies. Like I said, they don't normally like to be seen, so don't worry about it if you have never seen one or never were aware that you saw one or many. Some people do, some people don't. Whatever. Okay, so there was sort of like a Fae image, and it seems like they were floating around a lot, but let's see what's going on here. Okay. So it looks like you're moving away from something, maybe some kind of like contentiousness or like a battle, but it's just almost like you moved away from it, but you're still like being defensive. You're on alert. You're taking the higher ground, right? So she's got these mountains behind her. She's taking the higher ground. She's defending what's hers. But it's almost like doing it in a higher quality way. So there are ways to deal with problems where you don't necessarily have to fight. You don't necessarily have to battle. Things don't have to get violent or anything. If you just move away from it and just say, here's the line, don't cross it. Like this is my healthy boundary right here. I've had enough, and take the high road, right? So battle, I'm getting the word battle. And then this has something to do with either partnering up or like he's looking at her with love. So you got the yin yang up here too. This might have something to do with defending your love for someone or your love for something. Maybe even your love for yourself, that you might feel defensive, like you've had to move away from people who are trying to tear you down or criticize something you were doing or some choices you were making. This kind of looks like that a little bit. Temperance, you know, and I feel like you've been working really hard at something, like really getting good at something, keeping things balanced. And then you've got this broken heart here. So, you got all these swords in this heart, something that you put together, and someone stuck swords in that. So there's someone, you're either brokenhearted about this person here because it's sitting right underneath it, or you're brokenhearted about something else that you're getting away from because you want to go through to something that's calmer and better. Can I have clarification on the Six of Swords, please? Another one, please. Maybe you were going, yeah, maybe you wanted to go out on your own in business or something like that. Yeah, this is the entrepreneur card, someone who is self-made, they live in luxury. It might be that you're wanting to defend, because it's almost, it's kind of touching that. This need to go out on your own to be an entrepreneur, but it goes against like the way you've done things before, or there are people around you who are not supporting it necessarily, but you're creative. You know, you got a creative mind. And they've been trying to pull down your optimism somehow and your imagination. Maybe they've been shooting down your ideas. Keep your ideas to yourself right now. Yeah, for sure. All right, can I have clarification on the Seven of Wands, please? I get a sense that you want to be free. You want to be free. Some things are tying you down, though. All right. Yeah. One more, please, on the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this idea, this maybe some money, this money-making idea, perhaps. And you want to go maybe into a partnership with somebody. I mean, you are the entrepreneur, but maybe you want to bring in somebody else, or you want to move towards this love, this love thing that you love. I don't know, maybe you love electricity. You want to play with it. I don't know. Can I have clarification on the Two of Cups, please? What is that for this collective? Again, working hard. This card is this card. You've been working your butt off, dude. And you're good at it. Like you're a master. This is someone who, this is like, this is mastery. This is being really talented. This is something that it's you really enjoying your work, what you do, working hard, being dedicated, creating something of quality. There's some idea that you have that's really good. Well, keep it to yourself for now. Yeah. Can I have one more on the Two of Cups, please? Because the sun is out. So this is good. This is like a good idea, whatever you have. You're wanting to let go of these burdens. One of the fastest ways to get rid of burdens is to get rid of people who are toxic or don't tell them anything so they can't shoot it down. Get rid of the toxicity, these toxic burdens. That's what you're wanting to do. Maybe your idea includes a way to alleviate that directly. That's quite possible. Can I have clarification on Temperance, please? This is going to take a fine balance. To me, the Strength card and the Temperance card are very similar in a lot of ways. They have the same kind of energy because Strength is, well, yes, it's about courage and strength and all of that. It's also the balancing of your wild expression and your controlled expression, if that makes sense. It's like you've learned to tame the beast in you, to utilize that sort of wild side of yours in a very practical, pragmatic way, which leads to Temperance, which is balance. Okay, can I have another clarifier on Temperance, please? The Star. And part of this balance is taking care of yourself, self-love, nurturing yourself, nurturing your ideas, self-care. Self-care is very important. I mean, it might be that too, you might actually reach some sort of like being some sort of notoriety, being well known, because you've got this mastery card twice here. So you're very talented. Yeah, this is a really good idea that you have. You're very talented. So we'll see if we get the Page of Swords comes up and everything, but somehow it's influencing other people. I don't know if you'll be in the spotlight or not, but sometimes that's what the star indicates. But I think also, especially strongly in this case, I think it's definitely about taking care of yourself, taking care of your health, your energy levels, and things like that. Yeah. And that might get better once you let go of some of these burdens. Can I have clarifiers on the Eight of Pentacles, please? Cutting away the things that are nonsense, BS type of things. You know, it's just... also being really clear with your communication's important. Being strategic. You know, I can see that you have high standards because you've got 3 cards of high standards here, high quality. Can I have another clarifier for the Eight of Pentacles? It's really important to you that this is quality work that you're producing. Yeah, and this is your wish. You want emotional fulfillment. So this is emotionally fulfilling for you. Like you feel compelled to bring something beautiful to the world or something functional that is high quality. And this will give you this gives you great satisfaction. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. All right, can I have a clarifier on the Three of Swords, please? But I want to know what this is over here. Broken heart. Another clarifier for Three of Swords, please. You know, you do actually have the resources available that you need. You might feel like it was taken away from you before, or you're missing something. You know, like in this broken heart here, there's a screw down here and things that are loose. It's not functioning properly, right? But you actually are going to be putting things back together as the Magician here. You're going to get some news. You might be working with someone younger too. You might have an apprentice of some sort, or somehow get a new, younger, inspired opinion or viewpoint on things. Can I have the clarifier on the Three of Swords, please? And then we're going to pull some oracles. Well, that's coming in fast. Okay. So the parts that didn't work, you're going to find out what works, I guess. That's kind of what it looks like to me. So the arms were kind of like out here, though, like down. Like they were moving upwards. Very elongated. And in this, there was like this background of sort of textures. I love putting textures into things because you can do all kinds of stuff with it. And if the Fae would definitely be, they would be next to something they could blend into, because they're not for everyone's eyes. They're not for everyone to see. But this is going to be nice. This is going to be very ethereal. It's almost like these ideas that you have are almost coming, they're like divinely inspired. Because when I think of fairies, often I think of muses. So maybe this younger person here that you're having around you is going to somehow inspire some of these ideas. Yeah. Okay. Can I have more information, please, for this collective? Let's pull some oracles. What does collective need to know for this? Another one, please. You maybe have been justifying things because of how great you feel like this project is that you're creating, this idea that you have. Or, you know, it's sometimes, hold on. Okay, we'll get that third card. Well, to me, this card is kind of dark. See, she's holding a dagger, and she kind of has like a devious look on her face. It's called She Who Resists. So it's laying over this area here where you're moving to calmer waters, and you're getting away from whomever you've been battling with, whomever's trying to hold you down, right? Stabbing you in the back, so to speak. But what I'm seeing here is both of these cards here are talking about revelations and getting clarity So you've made wise moves. You have moved very skillfully away from whatever this is, or you are, because you know that you've got this great idea here and you're about to reveal it to the world if you haven't already. So keep it close until you're ready, until you're absolutely ready for everyone to know. Don't tell people. Keep it to yourself, even the people closest to you, maybe even especially those people. Don't tell them what you're really up to, because you want to keep it behind curtains for now. This is important. And then it'll be a surprise for everyone. It'll be a really pleasant surprise. Yeah. Yeah, you've been very wise about this. Okay. Let's get... I want to know what your obstacles are. Obviously, this stabby person here, that's an obstacle. But it looks like you've been moving past that. So what are the collective's obstacles right now? You know, to me, this card's very fey. It's got all the butterflies here. It's got this magical glow. Yeah, you're moving into something really magical. This is nice. Maybe even some sort of synchronicities. Okay, clarification, please. More information for this collective. Well, that makes sense. Another obstacle. Okay, and then one more as an obstacle. Maybe you're finding it hard to find time to yourself to meditate. It might require more practice, or you might need to do it in a different way to access this information that's inside of you. You definitely are ready to birth something, though, if you haven't already. Yeah, and it will be deeply emotionally fulfilling for you. But you're having to shed and let go of this old stuff that you're moving away from, going through a process of death and rebirth. As if you look on this particular card of death and rebirth, if you look through the cowl here that this character's wearing, you can see that it's a bright and beautiful, like, forest out there with a star. And so there's something to look forward to. You just know that you're going to have to, because death is about shedding things we don't need anymore. It's about a transformation. And in that transformation, you birth this new idea. And you might just be having trouble on seeing where it's going right now. But the cards below it are saying you are wise and you will get clarity. You will have a revelation. And the impermanent card's sitting right over the card of revelation. So you need to go inward to get these answers and to get clarification. You really do. So find a way to meditate, not just for 5 minutes, but maybe you do like 5 minutes in the morning, and then later in the day you try again and you do another 5 minutes, and then keep, like, expanding that if you can, to get to the point where you go into solid meditation and to get your answers. So let's see what the solutions are. What are the solutions for this collective, please? What's the best thing they can do that'll give them the best results? What can this collective do to get the best results, please? What can this collective do to get the best results? Well, you may have competition in whatever you're doing. So just keep that in mind when you're strategically planning. And okay, so the solutions are this. You need to balance your money really well. Make sure that you are being really practical with the choices you make. And in the 3D realm, I should say, do that. Invest wisely. Know your worth. So this card a lot of times is about knowing your worth, that you're a valuable person, that you have this magical quality to you and these ideas that are coming in. 5 of spirals and then 3 of stones. Okay, so there's competition, and you might want to take the competition into consideration when you're strategically planning. And also, you might need to acquire a team. I need to acquire some help. Now, this could be a couple different things. This could be in the 3D realm, where you actually like hire a personal assistant, or you hire somebody to do the bookkeeping for you, or you hire somebody to, I don't know, clean your house because you're too busy with this other stuff. Somehow you have a support team. This also could be in the spiritual realm. So like with what I do with the information that I give is I have a whole huge gang of guides, you could say, and from different realms. Some are from the Fae realm as well. So so however you need to do that, whether you gather that up in the ethereal or you gather that up in the 3D realm, you probably have to do both, is what I'm saying, because you know, this is a practical card here too. You know, these both are stones. These are practical cards. This is about the earthiness, the practicality. So that looks like that's what you need to do. You need to just plan to protect what you have, and you got this over the defense cards, so defend your stuff. Like for instance, copywriting your work, trademarking your work's really good. You can copyright through, if you're in the United States, you've got the US Copyright Office. I know that there's also some sort of universal copyright, and I don't know a lot about that, but you could look into that. Also, if you have a logo or a trademark or like something that is like your saying or something like that, always put a TM next to it, even if it's not officially legal trademarked yet. If you put the TM next to it, that protects it. So it shows that you have consciously trademarked this. So put a little TM by your logo every time. Yeah, so okay, let's get some information out of this deck, this Oracle deck. Remember, the magic's inside of you. Every time I look at this image, I'm thinking magic. And again, that song, do you believe in magic? All right. What does this collective need to know? Anything. And then I've got one that I want to pull from another special oracle. Okay. Another one, please. Oh, that's nice. Okay, one more, please. And miracles. Awesome. This is nice. Choosing your path, embracing enthusiasm and miracles. Okay, so be clear about what you're doing, where you're going. It looks like you are, and you're going to get more clarity through your meditation and everything. So taking the time out to look at that, like we talked about under here. Yeah, the Hermit card. So this guy's like, look like he's ready for an adventure. He's got his armor on, he's got his sword, he's got his cloak for when he gets cold, and you know, he's ready to go into battle if he needs to defend what's his. And when I say he, it's just because there's a man on this card, but this could apply to, this is, it could be female, male, whatever. Just take it as it fits. And it's saying all is possible, so you can do anything you want, really. I mean, maybe you've been graced with a time astrologically or something like that where, you know, really you can just choose what you want, and that's excellent. That's a great place to be. So because you've gotten away from this stuff, you're defending your work and you're being strategic and smart about it and putting so much effort into it, you have a lot more opportunity. You have many different roads you can take, and the adventure is endless. So, and it's saying be enthusiastic about this. Shout to the heavens with happiness is what it says. So, you know, be happy. Let your guides know, at least, you know, that you know what you want and what makes you happy, and move in the direction of your happiness, what you feel like is going to be most fulfilling for you, and expect miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. So it's something that you may not even be you know, it might expect that it could be some kind of miracle. Don't necessarily control every little bit of it so that you over control it. Just let it kind of come to you, let it show up. So, and we did have the Empress down below, I believe, yeah. So the Empress is someone who allows things to come to her. She's very nurturing and giving, of course, and beautiful and fertile, but things come to her. So allow this to come to you, because you've laid all the groundwork here. You've been smart, strategic. You're getting clarity on the last bits of it and exactly how you want it to be, and you know that this is your happiness. So you're definitely on the right path. Yeah. Very nice. And you can just be light, you know, just lighten up here. All right, so this one last thing I was going to pull is called the Forest Fae. Don't normally pull these cards out, but they really wanted to come out for this reading. Appropriate for this Fae drawing here. Okay, what do the Fae want you to know? What do you want to know? The witch hair. Cross the threshold, leap the hedge, go over the wall. It's saying go for it. You got it. Go for it. Should we pull two more, do you think? Two more from this deck? Okay, what else, Faye, do they need to know? Keep going. Trust in yourself. You have all you need. Just like that magician card we had over here. You do. You actually do. Just go inward for any answers, okay? All right, and one more, please. Faye, what does this collective need to know? Away we fly. Perfect. Take the cloud roads. Looky, looky, looky. Look at this. Oh, man, come on. I can get it. I can. See, remember this card? Okay. Away we fly. Take the cloud roads. Delight in your imagination. Weren't we saying it's in your imagination? Yeah. Look at that. That's fantastic. Great. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to finish this drawing and post it at the end of this video. And if you like what I do, please like and subscribe because it helps the channel and I can do more of these. And thank you so much for being here. I really do enjoy this and I enjoy spending my time with you. So take care until next time. Bye-bye.